Good morning, everyone. How are you? This is Arie from Success Israel or International. How are you, everybody? Good morning. I'm here alone today. Elad is on vacation with his wife and children, and once a year he's doing that. Yeah, this is something that everybody or everyone, sorry, should do. And today I'm gonna talk about webinars, how we are doing all these kind of shows. The morning show, just before our event or our webinar, we did the morning show, the success on the morning, and this is something that is growing up very quick, and a lot of people are participating and waiting from week to week to hear us, and this is a great action that we are doing. And before we just start my explanation, and I will show you how to do webinars and how to install it and how to use all this system, I want to talk about a few things in the consulting process with you. And the first thing is, in the last few weeks, this is something that I'm working with all my consultants here in Israel. I'm the OES. Is about implementing stuff with the clients, and this is something that it's very important for me to everyone to understand it. One second. And we have a great technology, if it's the SMA or if it's the LRH tag, and we have a great technology, and lots of people are very enjoy it, and they say, wow, what a great tools you have, what a great knowledge you have, and they are just excited and thrilled about to do some things. And lots of times I'm just have the feeling that during the sessions, during the consultation, people are consultants are just talking with the client about plans, what we will do later, and we're talking about a lot of things, and we need to do that, and we will do a Facebook, and we will do a Twitter, and we will do webinars maybe, and we will send SMSs, and we and the time is go through, and we didn't do nothing with the client, and we don't have any products, and there is a lot of people that they are just willing to do, but they are not doing. You gave them homework, but they didn't do anything. It's sounds familiar for you, and you are trying to to motivate them to do some things, and it's just not working. And this is like an order that I gave to my consultants, is just to make some product, make some product during the meetings, and I prefer to do something, rather than talking about something. I want some product to get done. If your clients are not making their homework, they are not preparing their homework, and it's you find it difficult to proceed with them for the next stage, and you see that you don't have any results with them, just do the homework with them on the meeting. I prefer to do, I don't know, 1/3 of the plan, of the things that we should do, and it's something that will be a product, it's something that will be done, something that we can show them, wow, there was some result from it. It's not matter from what right now, it can be from SMSs that you sent it with them, to the clients. It can be a webinar that you did with them. It can be a landing page that you built with them, and then you advertise it on all the social media, emails, and etc. But this is a very highly important point. We have to bring products to the client. We have to bring results. This is the most huge power of us is the knowledge and the implementing of this knowledge. Lots of people know LRH tech, or lots of people know how to build, I don't know, landing page. But the most important thing here is to show them, teach them, to do with them the implementing of this great technology in their business. And if you are asking me what is the difference between Success and other consulting companies, is the implementing, is the results that we are making, fast results, good results, online technology that lots of people just don't know what to do with them, and the LRH admin tech. This is the most powerful tool that we have here in Success, and we just have to show the clients and to implement it with them in a short way. We have to show them a success in the beginning, and after that they will they will do whatever you say to them, because they saw that when they do something, they do some action, they have results. So wow, okay, just tell me whatever you want, I will do it. Yeah, I want to proceed with these results. I want to make this kind of results. Give me more. One second, we have a question here. We'll do our first webinar. It's a question about webinars. Can you give us some tips? As I understand, there are two ways of webinars. A, like you are doing now, and B, more presentation types ones. Is there a formal or certain call to action you have at the end? Our topic on Monday is market research with online tools. Look, yeah, I have some tips for you, and this is the next thing that I will show you how to use from the beginning this system. So the most important thing is to know how we're doing that. So what is the system? And right now I will show you. You're seeing my screen, everybody? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to show you my face. I want to show you the screen. Yeah, you are seeing my screen right now? Yes, great. So the first thing is the global GoToWebinar.com. This is the website that we are using. The system that we are using is the GoToWebinar from Citrix Online. Our username is successwebinar@gmail.com. Okay, write it down, everybody. Successwebinar@gmail.com, and the password is Chinchilla5. Is CHINCHILA and the number 5. Chinchilla5. CHINCHILA number 5. Okay, and when I'm entering the GoToWebinar, there is a few things that I can do here. One is to schedule a webinar. I will click on it from the right side of the screen, schedule a webinar, and I can put here a title. Let's say that we are doing success on the morning. Okay, this is then the title of our webinar. You have another option is to choose a past webinar, yeah, to copy a webinar that, let's say that you did a webinar about online marketing 3 months ago, and it's just the same webinar with the same details, and all we need to change is only the data. So you can just see what is the webinar that you want to copy and just copy it. But let's say that we are making a new webinar right now. 1 second, I will get it down. Here we can write a description. This is the description that the client will see when he's going to sign up for the webinar. It can be the first business morning show in Israel. Arie Tukar and Elad Adar, blah blah blah. We are all inviting you to see us every week at Thursday 8 o'clock, and etc. Here, this is very interesting thing. It's how much sessions it will be. It's a one session of webinar. Maybe it's a daily session. Maybe you have a daily show. Maybe you have a weekly show. We have now a weekly show. Every Thursday it's a weekly show. It can be a monthly, once a month, and you can make a custom schedule. You can say that you have it, I don't know, 50 times, 40 times, 30 times. Let's say that we have a weekly Thursday, so I'm just giving the start and the end. You see, you have the start date, what is the date, what is the time. You have the end date, when you are going to end, and it's a weekly. You can say make it a daily, monthly, custom schedule, and etc. Or it can be a one session. Let's say that it's a one session, and let's say that it's where it is. Let's say that it's on Sunday, 12 to 1 p.m. It's a Jerusalem time. Here you need to see what is your time zone. Yeah, everyone, you know, is a time zone. And the webinar language, what is the language of the webinar. Now we're making just schedule. We're clicking on schedule. One second, we have a questions here. What happens if the webinar takes longer as scheduled in the go-to webinar? I don't think that the schedule, you know, the webinar system will, you know, not connect you to the people, or just, you know, disconnect you from that. But take, you know, a time further. Take, I don't know, if you have 2 hours of webinar or 3 hours of webinar, so make it 4 hours, make it 5 hours, make it 6 hours. It's not matter to the system or to the people. Just, you know, make some more time, or take, you know, some extra time to just to, you know, don't have any problems with that. Okay, let's go back. Now here we have the management page of the webinar, the success on the morning that we just created, and we have a few things here. One, we can add it to our calendar. Yeah, this is the first thing that we can do. Add it to our calendar. The second thing, and it's interesting thing, is the branding and themes that we can do inside, and I will make an edit and to show you that we can put a logo inside. This is the people will see it when they want to register or sign up for our webinar. So in the top of the page they will see our logo. Yeah, we can choose a logo and to upload it. The second thing is we can make some custom image. If we have some image of our webinar, or just like, you know, a promo that we created for the webinar. The third thing is very interesting. It's the theme, and we can just, you know, pick some nice colors that we can add and use to the to the webinar. The ocean is very connected to success with the colors, so it's very nice. Welcome message is the message that we are writing to people before the webinar, when they are connecting online. Yeah, they are just entering the webinar and you didn't start your online activity. Yeah, you didn't, you're not webcasting right now, so you can write them, welcome everybody, we are just a few minutes from beginning, blah 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 blah. Okay, and now we can make save. Great. Now we will go outside to the manage webinar. Yeah. Now the next thing is we can make some organizers. Let's say that we are now, it's a little bit difficult because we are just working from Success Business Consulting. Yeah, we can make another organizer, but if you will make edits here, we can just add a new organizer, name and his email. Yeah, it's need to be from a personal email, and just to make him an organizer, he can answer to questions for people. Let's say that I'm broadcasting right now and I have some presentation, PowerPoint presentation, and I'm talking, and I don't have time, or I'm not concentrate on the questions that people are asking, and I just can add, let's say, another team member from my company, and to make him an organizer, and then he can answer the questions of the people that are asking about the presentation and the things that I'm talking about them. So here I'm doing that. I'm just adding name, email, and saving this thing. Now the next thing is this thing is the email, it's the URL, is the link for the event. I'm just can copy this link and to paste it to I don't know, I can send SMSs to invite people to register for the webinar. I can send them emails. I can post it on Facebook, Google, on my website, whatever. But something that I recommend for you is to use a tool that's called Bitly. Yeah, it's the shortened URL. This is what Bitly does. Okay, and I just here paste a long URL to shorten. I'm doing paste right now, and I will show you. Here we have the link, and I can customize the link. Let's say that I want to call that success webinar, let's say, yeah, and I can save it. It's already taken. Success Israel webinar. Success Israel webinar. Let's say if it's working. Yeah, now I have this shortened URL, bit.ly/Success Israel webinar, and I can copy that. And if I will show you how it looks like, I'm just entering here, and you see the success on the morning, you see the registration form. If we edit a logo, it was here on the upper side. You see that we need to, there is the what people are seeing, the first business morning show in Israel, how I showed you the description that you are writing. They need to put first name, last name, email address, and just register for that. And Bitly is a great tool that we are using a lot in Israel. You can see all the statistics, how much clicked on the link, in which times, and etc. It's a great tool. Let's go back to the success webinar. Now, we have a limit of 1,000 people, so if you have more, you just need to say us that we need to increase the package. But 1,000 people that will be online in a minute, you know, in the same webinar, it's a very high level of participating. So if you will bring yourself to the situation that you have more than 1,000 people, just say us. And that's it. That's what we need to know about it. We're just taking the link that I showed you and make a bit.ly from it. Bit.ly is the shortened URL, and just starting to promote it. And now we are just bringing ourselves to the situation that we need to start the webinar. So you can see that we are now in session. Yeah, it's the Success Int webinar, and we can see that in Success on the Morning we had 81 participants, and now it's the Success on the Morning here. It's the what we created when we you know, it will be the time to do it. So one day before, we're just sending an email of, you know, just to remember tomorrow we are on the webinar about marketing, blah blah blah. It will be on 8 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock afternoon, blah blah blah. I will happy to see you. We can send it via SMS, via emails, on Facebook, and etc. This is what we are doing the day before the webinar. It can be a few times. It can be also not only on the day before, but it can be, you know, a few days that each day you will send, you know, some email for the, 1 second, I will go out from it. You will send some email for your participants to make sure that they are remember, and etc. Now, when we are starting the webinar, we need to start here. Yeah, we are just clicking the start button. You will see it right here. And 1 second, let me see if we can make the practice, and I can show you. And we are in session. Oh, it's already running. Okay, so I'll show you here what we are doing. Okay, great. 1 second. Let's make it bigger. Great, so we have a few things here. Oh, sorry. We have a few things here. The first thing is audience view. What? Oh, you're not seeing the screen of the webinar, aren't you? Just answer me. You don't see the screen of the webinar, of the, you know, the panel, only the desktop. Okay, how can I show you that? Let's see if I can show you everything. Now, I can't show you the panel. I can't show you the panel. Yeah, I know that you could see the screen, but I don't know, it's not showing the panel itself. I don't know why. So it's a little bit a problem, and I will record for you some hat about it, because and I will show you what to do in the webinar itself, you know, how to make it happen, and how to, you know, to start the webinar and to show the screen and to open the mic and open the camera if you want. I can't show you right now, but I will talk a little bit about it. A few things that you need to write down. The first thing, the first thing that you need to know is to, when we are starting the broadcast, it's automatically starting the microphone. The microphone is on. So in the beginning, just mute the microphone. You will have the icon from the left. I will show you how to do it. This is the first thing. And the second thing is to show a screen like you saw before we started the webinar, is to with the name of the webinar and the name of the who delivering the webinar. Yeah, it can be on the presentation of PowerPoint. Something that's very, very, very important to do is to remember to record the webinar. I will show you how to do it on the head that I will record for you, but it's very important to remember to click on the button to start recording the webinar, because after that you will not have the webinar and you will want to send it afterwards to your clients, you know, the record of the webinar. And you have a few things like questions like you are asking me right now about it, and etc. So what we are doing in the webinar itself, it's very, very, very important. There is some start. The start is the presentation of our, you know, our presentation, who we are, what is Success International, who we are, what we did, and etc. You know, I'm talking a little bit about myself. This is the first thing. The second thing is, you can say in the beginning that in the end you can give them some gift. It can be a reg meeting. This is the when we are doing webinars, yeah. So we are giving like some gift. Let's say 5 free consulting hours one-on-one with who delivering the webinar itself. You can say that who will be until the end of the webinar, yeah, who will, you know, stay until the end of the webinar. You will pick up 5 business owners that will receive a free hour of free consultation hour. For you it will be a reg meeting, for him it will be a free consultation hour. But it's very, very important to tell them in the beginning that you will give them some gift. It can be also some proposal, yeah, but I don't know if it's for the beginning, if you're just starting making webinars, if it's, you know, something that I will recommend for you to sell them something. It can be maximum selling a ticket for a seminar, for a full seminar. You know, you did something about online or social media and etc. And you can make them some offer about coming to your seminar. This is the most, you know, highly thing that I will recommend you for the beginning to sell. So the most recommended thing is to give them free meetings, yeah, to give them reg meetings, to make for yourself a reg meetings. The second thing is, yeah, you can give, you know, for the first 10 that will send me SMS or that will call to our offices, or the first 10 that will send me an email, I will give him, I don't know, 50% discount to come to our seminar, blah blah blah. One second, I have a question here. Yeah, there is a question. It's a very important question of Martin from the Netherlands, from Success Netherlands, and that he wrote us that I was mainly successful in collecting names with webinars. Most people did not listen but I send them the recording. What is your experience? Yeah, the most people will not participate in the webinar itself. Let's say that the statistics is between 20 till 30% of participants. Let's say that we have, I don't know, 200 people signed up to see the webinar. Yeah, it will be between 40 till 60 people that will come to see our webinar online. We collecting all their names and emails because we gave them something for free. We are giving them the webinar. They signed up. Maybe they don't, they can't. Sorry, to participate in the webinar. And the most important thing, and this is something that I didn't tell you in the beginning, is just when you are promoting your webinar, yeah, with the link, with the bit.ly link, you can say after you gave the link, you can write them that you will. It's okay if you can't be on the time of the webinar. We will send everybody a record from of the webinar, and this is not an excuse not to register right now. Yeah, something like that. We'll send everybody the recording of the webinar, so it's not excuse if you can't be on time, or you are busy at that time. Just sign up. We have another question. It's Pavlina from the Czech Republic. We have great result with webinar, 50%. Wow, it's a huge result. When we send also SMS, not just emails. Yeah, I told it to before to everybody. SMSs, it's always a good thing to do. People just, when the SMS is very personal, when the SMS is very, you are approaching to people with a personal way, it's always working so great. So yeah, to send SMS to sign up for the webinar, it's amazing. To send SMS to just give some, a remember text that tomorrow we have the webinar and I'm waiting to see you and blah blah blah. It's amazing. Another thing, do we tell the people in advance that there will be a recording? Yeah. You're telling them always that it will be a recording for them. It's very important. It will bring more people to sign up to the webinar. There is people that are on meetings, in work, blah blah blah. They can, they can go or be online at that time, and it's a great thing to collect names. And this is the main thing, yeah, to collect more names. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I answered that. Can go to webinar, send SMSs. No, Martin, you need to find some provider or a system in Holland, Netherlands, that can provide it. Everybody today, in each country you have some systems that's sending personal SMSs. You just need to find out which company does it. It's one of our best successful actions is to sending SMSs with clients, and if until today you didn't do it, so it's a very good tool, important tool, and just you have to do it. In order to send SMS, we collect SMS data at the week. To send SMS, we collect SMS data at the week. I didn't understand that. Registration form, you are meaning the registration form of the webinar. So no, it only takes first name, last name, and email of the person. But you can, send it to all your database of people that you have right now. All the customers that you have right now, all the past customers if you have past customers, all the prospects that you have all the people that was on the seminar, people that come to your lecture, intro lecture, and etc. So we are giving them the opportunity to win something. Yeah, it can be like I said, consulting meetings. It can be some other bonus. You can offer them to sign up for your seminar with a great discount, and etc. Oh, Ifa from Success Germany told us that we can add additional fields to the registration form, and I didn't know that. So this is something that I will check. But in take it as something to try. People don't like to leave lot of information or details about them. So if it will decrease the amount of people that are registering or signing up for our webinar, so this is something that I don't want. But if you are making a lot of webinars, so try once to add the telephone number and just let us all know how it's working, because this is something that we did in Israel until now, and it's very very good information to just check if it's working. You know what? We will do it in our next webinar also in Israel, and I will tell you how it's going to go. So this is about the webinars. I will record for you the head about it, and now I'm opening to questions. If you have some questions about, it can be about the webinars, about the SMA, about something that you want to know, and that I will answer also to others. This is the time to do it. I'm here for you for that. It's only, it's like a coaching for you, for the franchises. So if not, we will end it, and I will just, record for you the head and send it to you. But I will like to answer your questions if you have some questions for me. This is your time. This is your time to do it. Okay, so I see that we don't have any further questions, and I'm going to record for you this hat, and I will send it by email to everyone who was on this webinar. And great, so you will receive it today. So have a nice weekend, and we will see you on the next week with Elad. And bye bye. Have a nice day.